Hello and welcome back to Unlimited Network Tips for you, entrepreneur, to be successful. So we went through a lot already. Today I would like to close our little series here with an important topic that I call commitment. What is commitment? Well, it's such a big topic, but I would like to highlight the importance of being conscious about choosing commitment, because really truly we have a desire, we want more in life. Let's say whatever it is that your vision, whatever it is that make you to sign up and to register for this amazing business and opportunity that we have here to offer the wonderful service to the world, to all United States, that can use our service. Beautiful. So we are on with our intention, with our vision, with our goal, and it's not going to be so easy. Why? Because we have to change. We are going to expand, like we are all these 4 tips before, like trying to support you to realize that you are choosing a career. You are choosing to develop yourself to a different self, to a different you. And that is going to require what we call commitment, besides perseverance and blah, blah. But let's focus on commitment. What commitment is. So from my perspective, commitment is I experience it as to stick with it, doesn't matter what. Like if I commit, for example, I know a lot about commitment in my intimate relationship. And the tendency is when things go wrong, where I am unhappy, when the other person is not the way that I want the other person to be, what happens is that I want to escape. I want to go somewhere else because I'm feeling terrible, or because I don't find the way to feel good, or whatever. Well, in business it's pretty similar. You are feeling wonderful with yourself, and then suddenly one day you get a rejection. You get someone is saying no to you, and you feel it as a rejection. That I think is really good, to be aware of your feelings so you can heal them, you can release them, you can embrace them, and then let them go. But the tendency that we have, if we are not conscious of that, is that we are going to take it personal, we are going to hold on to it, and one rejection may be okay, but 2, 3, 4, 100, and then suddenly you give up. And you forget your intention, you forget your deep desire, because you are buying what I call the response column, the response of your ego that doesn't want you to really be this enlightened, new, wonderful, magnificent being, fully expressed, here on this earth. So how can we support our commitment? How can we support ourselves to stay committed with our desire, with our vision? Well, we have these 4 tips that I gave you in these last videos are very supportive to this commitment. And today I want just to talk about how can you not take things personal, or when you take them personal, what can you do with it so you don't give up, you don't get the highway, you stay here even if it feels terrible. That will be the real commitment. You stay with you call for support. You call us, Arne and I, we are here to support you, as not only as your team, but also if you need private coaching, we can give you private sessions. Call out, reach out for support to keep your commitment alive. And yes, the price of that commitment is to understand deeply, like we were close last video with the success tolerance, to really understand that we are going to go up and down. Like many of us, we think like, oh, I'm here and I'm going to arrive to success straight. Woo-hoo, wonderful ride. That's not the way that in general life works, because we have a lot to clean up, a lot to let go of our old consciousness. So in general, instead of going straight to success, we are going to go around and up and down, and like woo, today wonderful, tomorrow so down, the other day super up. Well, this is the life of an entrepreneur, especially in the beginning, I believe, that you really take care of your own loyalty to yourself. Like when you decided something, you need to be fully present for it, even when the appearance is the opposite. So that's what I want to say about commitment. and the way for me to support it is like in marriage. You make your own prayer. I'm going to be with you and your dream. You say to you, I'm going to be with you, Monica, and your dream, Monica, whatever it is that you want here, Monica. 100% supportive. I'm going to talk very gently mentally to you. Yes, you can do it. I'm here with you. I'm going to reach out to my coaches that I have in my life, and I love to have it, that they help me to be accountable with my intention. I'm going to have a clear plan, like a daily activity that I want to do with my business. To give you an example, that supports commitment. For example, you say, every day I'm going to dedicate 1 hour to my new business. And then I'm going to call 2 new people every day. I'm going to read this 1 hour, half an hour before I go to bed, and when I wake up, these wonderful books that I decided to study. There is so many little things that can support your commitment that I want you to become aware of it. So do something that keeps you on track, and deep understanding that you are not going to feel great all the time, and that's okay. That is the growth. So don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream, and understand that the career of an entrepreneur is this way. We go up and down, maybe not so down, but we go up and down, always up. But it's like, oh my God, like very, very roller coaster, if you want to call it that way. So support yourself in that direction. And let's see, I wanted to what else I wanted to say about commitment. Yes, I wanted to say about commitment that when I became a doctor in my country, in Spain, and I decided to do my practice, I invested a lot of money. I bought my clinic, not only the apartment where my clinic was, but all the instrumental, all the things that I needed to do my practice, and I invested a lot of money. And what happens when you invest a lot of money is that you become responsible and you are going to pay it back. So I was stuck with my business for many years. It was an obligation that I took, a responsibility that I took. What I see that happens with our kind of business is like, if you come in with $650 investment, I guarantee that 1 month later you don't remember that amount of money. It's not enough, from my perspective, to hook you in. Let's say that you invest, $600,000 in your business. Do you think you are going to be excited about it? Do you think that you're going to give up so quick? I don't think so. So that's something that I wanted to highlight for us, to really realize that we are so lucky that we can put our foot in a business vehicle that can help us to become millionaires, or maybe $100,000 dollars per year, let's say, with a very little investment. And don't make the mistake to, how to say that, it's like try to see that your investment in this company is your commitment, is your responsibility. So imagine that instead of $650, you are investing $600,000, and stay here for 2 years, committed to do your activities, being on the calls from the company, surrounded by our team, always talking with people that are pro-visionaries, like pro-supportive to your own desires, because if not, you are going to give up. So remember that, because we are lucky and we can come to this business with such a little amount of money, doesn't mean that we can give up in 6 months or 1 year, or like you see 3 months, oh, this is not growing. It's not growing because you are not really committed. So you need to decide for yourself, this is what I want, there is no other option for myself, I'm going to do this. And then you are going to receive the support from everywhere. You are going to see that little by little you start to grow, until a moment there is what I call the momentum. It's like the snowball. It's like in the beginning it's like slowly, and then suddenly start to run by itself. That's what we are building here together. So stay committed with yourself, stay committed with your vision, reach out if you need support, and I hope to see you constantly here, in our business, and we are here to serve you. And one of the things that I like to say is that I am here to support the expression of you fully out. I want you to be fully you, successful, and enjoying your life 100%. Thank you for your attention.